All right, welcome back, everyone. We're diving deep today, getting intentional.
Intentional, yes.
I was reading this devotionals by Emmanuel Afiawari.
Oh, okay.
It's called Grow with Intentionality, Part 2, actually,
Or two, I see.
from January 20th, 2025.
Okay. Yeah.
And it really got me thinking, about how
Yeah.
sometimes growing, like actually growing and changing, can make you a little,
Uncomfortable.
yeah, uncomfortable, like things you used to love.
Right. You kind of outgrow them.
You outgrow them, exactly. And he's got these Bible verses in there too, like 2 Peter
Okay.
3.18, and then Luke chapter 2, verses 40 and 52.
Interesting. Yeah. I'm curious to see where he goes with those.
Me too, me too.
Yeah.
But first, like, how does he even define this whole intentional growth thing?
Right.
He
Right.
talks about roots, like deepening your roots, but also broadening your scope, your reach,
Yeah. Yeah.
weathering storms, bearing fruits.
Ah, very visual.
Very, very, yeah. But it's that word, intentional.
Yes. That's the key, isn't it? It's not just, things happening to you.
It's a choice.
It's an active choice. You're driving it. You're shaping it.
It makes me think of those times when, I don't know, you just feel stuck.
Oh, yeah.
Like you're just going through the motions.
Going through the motions, right?
Almost like you have to decide, okay, I actually want
To grow. Yeah.
to grow, to put in the effort,
And that's where the discipline comes in, right?
the self-discipline.
Because it's not always easy or fun.
No, definitely not. And that kind of leads into what he says about, like, there's two sides to this growth thing.
Two sides. Okay.
It opens up possibilities, which is awesome,
Right.
but it can also make you, well, uncomfortable in places you used to feel.
Comfortable. Like you don't fit anymore.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know, you ever learn to ride a bike?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Remember that feeling, all wobbly,
I'm scared. Yeah. You're going to fall.
but then you push through it and suddenly freedom, exactly. Growth. It's often like that, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And there's actually a term for that discomfort. It's called cognitive dissonance.
Cognitive what?
Dissonance. It's like your beliefs are bumping up against new experiences.
Ah. So it's normal to feel that way.
Totally normal. It's part of the process. Think about it. You grow, you change, your views change.
Right.
What used to fit might start to feel, I don't know, constricting maybe?
Constricting, yeah, like a
Yeah.
job.
A job you've outgrown.
Relationships,
It's
even.
maybe aren't serving you anymore, yeah.
Or beliefs, even.
Ah.
Things you used to hold on to.
Absolutely. Things you're starting to question.
So, okay, how do we deal with that tension then? It sounds, I don't know.
It can be tough, yeah. But that's where that weathering storms image comes back, right?
It's arms, yeah.
Building resilience, adapting, finding that inner strength.
To push through.
To push through, exactly. It's not a walk in the park, but the rewards, they're on the other side.
And that reminds me of, he brings up the story of Jesus
Oh, in Luke.
in Luke, yeah, to show that even Jesus,
Went through a process.
a growth process. He didn't just appear fully formed,
Right, right.
It says growth, strength, wisdom, grace. It's like a journey.
It's a journey, yeah. It's not just about getting bigger, it's about developing those qualities.
Those qualities, yeah, that make you more, I don't know,
Resilient, fruitful, maybe?
fruitful, exactly. And then he talks about these voids we all have,
Voids. And
which is by actively seeking out knowledge, new experiences,
you're filling those voids.
filling them. So there's no room for the negative stuff to take root.
It's like building up a resistance almost.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
So, okay, we've talked about the what, now how.
Mm-hmm.
How do we actually do this intentional growth thing?
Well, he's got a call to action, right? Analyze, take steps, seek guidance.
Analyze steps, guidance.
Simple framework, but powerful.
I love that he emphasizes the guidance part.
Yeah, it's a reminder that we're not alone in this.
We've got help, yeah. But how do we know if we're actually making progress?
That's a good question.
It's like, what are the signs?
That's where I think about growth metrics.
Growth metrics, okay.
What are the specific measurable ways you can track your growth?
Give me an example.
Sure. Say you're working on patience.
Patience. Oh, I need that one.
A metric could be, how many times this week did you react calmly to a stressful situation?
Oh, interesting.
Or, if you're trying to be more present, how much time each day are you truly unplugged?
Not looking at your phone.
Exactly. It's about setting tangible goals.
So you can see if you're moving in the right direction.
Exactly. It all comes back to intentionality.
You're not just hoping, you're planning, measuring, taking action.
Taking action, yes.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, let's recap. Intentional growth. It's about Deepening those roots, broadening our scope, weathering those storms, bearing fruit.
It is.
But it also brings discomfort. We talked about that.
It does. It's part of the deal.
Part of the process.
But we saw how even Jesus went through it.
Even Jesus. And there are practical steps we can take, like analyzing where we need to grow, taking action, and seeking guidance.
Seeking guidance. Absolutely.
It's all about effort, a willingness to get uncomfortable, and a commitment to cultivate that growth.
You said it. And it makes me think, based on Afiawari's closing prayer, what fruits do you want to see in your life from all this?
Ooh, good question.
What kind of person do you want to become? What impact do you want to make?
What legacy will you leave behind? Things to ponder for sure.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into intentional growth.
Always a pleasure.
Remember, it's a journey, not a destination, and the rewards are so worth it.
They are.
Until next time.
See you then.